happen. And he's telling Nigeria, do something now. I've been helping you since 2017. It's 2025. How far?
Mummy, what is 3 plus 1 plus 1?
5.
So what's 4 plus 1?
That's 5 school days of nourishing Ovaltine malty chocolate goodness.
Yummy!
Buy the special Ovaltine pack with 4 sachets and 1 free for every school day. That's not all. Ovaltine is enriched with calcium, vitamin B12, and malt to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
It's the choices you make that set you apart from being good to being great. My choice? Nivea Men Deep Body Lotion with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Gives you both dark wood fragrance and 48-hour moisture. And my other top choice for all-day freshness, Nivea Men Deep Roll-On for 72-hour protection and fragrance with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Skin is for playing it smart. Nivea is for skin.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options get so easy with layers of security protecting every payment. Your money stays safe.
From Damfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers. MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit TurkishAirlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
Hey, Omo! See package! This is what I call full house.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Huh? Who's talking about you? I'm talking about this Peak Yogurt Drink Full House Pack in your hand.
The Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House Pack with more refreshment contains fresh cow milk. Share and enjoy full house goodness filled with essential vitamins and minerals. Peak. Reach for your peak.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details, terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.
When Donald Trump said what he said, why do you think we're here today?
What is the policy of this my government on how to put an end to the war rather than the government has a misplaced priority in their governance?
Some people are trying to play politics to the issue as we normally do.
This is your space to listen, share, and be heard. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The news at 9, federal government urges calm as diplomatic spat with the United States continues. Retired Commodore warns rejecting U.S. help is siding with Boko Haram. Christian Association of Nigeria says attacks in the north are hitting communities hard. Olubadan calls on Nigerians to unite against terrorism. Oyo Court adjourns PDP convention lawsuit. PDP says convention will go ahead November 15 to 16. EFCC declares ex-Bayelsa governor, Timipre Silva wanted over $14.8 million fraud. Donald Trump threatens BBC with $1 billion legal action over documentary. Alex Iwobi sparks Super Eagles Hotel controversy with viral video. These are the headlines at 9 right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Up next, Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. I'm Kofi Bartels. Good morning.
Real voices, real stories, real news.
Again, armed herders invade Benue community.
Insecurity will still continue if nothing is done to security retirees who have retired.
You as a government body, yeah, but you as a government body, you have a responsibility.
That man is tackling Dangote for slashing those petrol prices.
We're the ones that have been involved in the free subsidy. Now again, they don't want us to have peace.
Inflation in Nigeria drops by 5th month in a row.
Local communities in Katsina State have reportedly entered into negotiations with armed groups.
The president has decided he no longer wants to rest. Is that an emergency in Nigeria?
This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. This is where the headlines meet the hot takes.
What are the feelings of people knowing that Fubara is set to return as governor of Rivers State?
We have crisis before, we have actions during, and definitely there will be some actions after.
Regulation of food prices, I think that some miracle is supposed to happen, and our magician is the president.
The farmers that you are giving directives to say you want to crash the full price, that not only farmers.
You know, some of these monies that we've continuously been taxed.
Take seriously, or they were just brought in by devil to come and make us suffer.
Kogi state government has lamented that youth take weapons and food to bandits.
Nigerian investors who are in the diaspora are complaining. You are asking investors who are not in Nigeria to come and invest. Are you kidding me?
Stay with us on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. And today is the first day of the week. A quick one. Tomorrow, by 9 o'clock as usual, tomorrow we are going to have a JJC, Johnny Just Come, you know. We're going to have a lady, she just came to town, so join us tomorrow. Later, we are going to, maybe at another date, we'll talk about her experience living. She's lived abroad for about 15 years, so 10, 15 years, so we're able to talk about that. Boys, tomorrow is a YouTube day. Those who know, those who don't know, there's nothing I can do about it. Those who know, so tomorrow is a YouTube day. Tomorrow no be the day for radio. It's a YouTube day. Okay, then on Friday we want to do something that I know might stretch. We're going to do a series called Nigeria Needs Adults in the Room. So we'll talk about the various contraventions of good society living. You know, both will also relate to incidents. We'll talk about don't let me let the cat, which is every time you're letting out of one. Don't let me let the cat out of the bag there, because there's a good friend of mine. I usually like playing that joke with him. He gets confused. So that's what we're going to know. Then on Friday, we're going to have Dr. Helen More, and we'll be talking about youth development, you know, the things that you can do. I'm getting more or less desperate now to make sure that a lot of the young people find something to do with their time. And there are various opportunities, some that you haven't even thought of. For example, there's a guy, I don't know his name, I just heard of his story, who just took it upon himself to be filming the vehicles of dignitaries. And I heard he has a whole lot of following and things like that. So we'll be looking at things like that on Friday. Today I have my good friend Friskla. Friskla is a Nigerian. Friskla is his pen name. I don't know. Is he on now? Not yet. We're going to talk to him. He's in either Germany or Turkey. Are you sure? He's not there yet?
They're setting up. Once he's there.
Okay. He'll be set up very soon, and he's very, very good with international affairs. He can be a bit impatient with Nigerian issues, and that I understand, having lived abroad for close to 25 years. And so you bear with me. We'll try and put him in check as much as we can, but we hope we can connect with him pretty soon. Sheriff? I hope so too. Okay. So those are the things that we have for that of Thursday is participatory. I'll lay the groundwork, and then we'll expect you to take part. I mean, Nigeria needs adults in the room. Some of the things that we see, 60-something-year-old marries a young girl and doesn't know how to handle these things, and everywhere is going, and yet he has a position of responsibility. At some point, we might have to ask. We have to cleanse the top. The same thing I said the other day. That seems to have cooled down now about the Senate president with his brother's wife all over the place. These things we have to make some sacrifices to make our country better. Some of the things and the insults that we get has been a result of some of what our leaders are involved in, and they rub us all off. The man who said he wants to save Christians should be saved, no doubt. But once called us a name that I cannot even mention on radio. Don't ever forget that. But that's another story. So we are going to look at various issues, and I've called Grandma Kurudu, for example. I called her yesterday to be on standby. I'm trying to get Nkuru the farmer, people, but it will be open to all of us. We need to stamp our feet, and I don't think it's going to end on that Thursday. I don't think it's going to end on that Thursday. I'll give you another example. There was a colleague of ours who recently launched his book as part of his 60th birthday. So I was watching the ceremony. And guess what? VIPs kept coming in whilst the book was being reviewed. I would go straight to the front. okay, you're a VIP. I expect the VIP, for example, to sit at the back when speeches are over. He can then proceed to no. And they had to stop at every minute. He will greet A, he will greet B. I mean, we have to whip our country into line for us to look at the story that I read this morning too. Oh, I saw this morning, but I referred to an unregistered vehicle went and killed 2 people. Somewhere, I think in Ekiti, 2 students. It could have been anybody in town here. Yet, this thing abates. We keep telling the government day in, day out, let us enforce the law about registration of vehicles. And for the umpteenth time, I'll tell you where this idea of covering numbers came from. The Chief of Army Staff, his car has a number, NA1. However, he also then has a plate that indicates his rank. And so if he's not in the car, or if he's not in the car in his official capacity, that is what will be covered. Stupid Nigerians who have very little brains, some of our so-called VIPs, now registered their vehicles. When they are going out to their escort car, they will cover the number of the escort car and cover the number of the... Are we crazy? Is there something wrong with us? I have this ambition to whip everybody into line when it comes to good behavior. Our society is becoming a concrete jungle. Everybody, they do as they please. Where is Frisk? Before I go on, what happened? Okay. Because I still spoke to him. I hope it's not connection problems. Oh, God Almighty. Okay, whilst we're doing that, maybe let's take a short break and let's sort out our connection with him and we'll be right back. Kiloji.
This is Nigeria Info, where the conversation begins.
Do you think, as a scientist, we need GMOs in Nigeria?
Nigeria, as a government, has a policy that promotes the use of advanced biotechnology in ensuring food security, environmental conservation, and health improvement.
MDMA is there from the lab, from the containment level. Before it gets to the field, MDMA would have known that this crop will contaminate, and the regulatory agency, of course, will stop that before it gets to the Nigerian market.
Sylvia Musa, I'm sure you've seen that video, you've heard what she said. Is it satisfying what the AFN said?
You know, there is room for corruption in any aspect, in any sector. We are in a country where the worst of us rule the best of us.
Nigeria as a country is not ready for anything development, but Nigeria is
what
ready
do you
for
mean?
everything destruction.
Why? What do you mean by that?
Stay with us on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Morning, Frisky. How are you?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, what we'll do is that if for any reason, because we've eaten in some of the time, if there's any reason, we'll continue. Maybe Saturday or so, we'll continue. But let's see how we go. So, morning, Frisky. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. Everything is all right.
Okay. Are you in Turkey now, or you're in Germany? Because
no, I'm in Germany.
You're in Germany. Okay.
Right.
Well, you are vast in international politics and exposed even further because you live in Europe. And the first thing I'd like to ask from you is what your feelings are about what President Donald Trump, about his threat to come into our country militarily to try and save Christians from being persecuted. I think the issue of Christians being persecuted is settled. Whether he's the one who can do the job is what and I'd like from an international perspective, what your reaction is.
My first reaction when I heard it was that we had to look far beyond the surface. And I was I was in doubt if indeed the persecution of Christians was the central issue. There were lots of things my mind went through a lot of things. I mean, the coincidences you could see was like having issues of, reported military coup d'etat coming in all of a sudden.
Okay.
And then, you're hearing things about people being tracked down and arrested, or this and that. The rumor mill reported about attempted coups and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden you're hearing, it fits into a pattern of Trump's behavior, Trump is one who works on leverages. If there is something he wishes to achieve and he has not attained it, he looks for a leverage to adopt. I do not see any, immediate threat to Nigeria from the Americans. There is no impending invasion of Nigeria. You know what it takes to invade a country. The logistics. You know what I mean? Remember the days, when Obama, orchestrated or joined the orchestration to have Jonathan removed from power.
Yes.
That time we remember, all the machinations that took place. They got troops from Chad to move into Nigeria, fight Boko Haram. Niger troops also got into Nigeria, complaining at the time that they, liberated parts of Nigeria from Boko Haram, and they were waiting for the Nigerian army to come and take over, and there were delays. And then there were reports then that the African Command, which is actually based in Germany, had moved a warship to the Gulf of Guinea. So the logistics of invading a country requires a long preparation. If you can see what is happening in Venezuela at the moment, you have an aircraft carrier. We have a record of about 16,000 soldiers on the shore, and you have destroyers, and they keep attacking ships every day. But they are massing logistics at the coast of Venezuela, which actually gives that country reason to be worried. But that is not the case in Nigeria. So there's no impending attack on Nigeria at all. So what would you look at? What would you look at? Then you will look at the situation where basically Trump is most likely trying to whip someone into line.
Yeah.
And then you will ask, what is the problem? Why would you want to whip Nigerians into line? Why would you want to whip the leadership in line? There are lots of options. Of course, people have been saying, Nigeria was obstinate in refusing to take in deported prisoners.
Yes.
That is one probably point of offense that might anger Donald Trump. And then you look at the situation where Trump is so envious of every shift towards the rival powers. So you were getting situations in recent times where Nigeria basically applied to be a member of BRICS.
Yes.
Nigeria was granted. I don't know what status they granted them, but not a full member of BRICS. So these are things, these are irritants. There are very many things that, you probably suspect Nigeria is shifting too much to a direction that Trump does not like.
Well, it was even speculated that Nigeria was ready to sell part of its oil, not in dollars, but in other currencies.
Right.
That yes, that could also, but go on.
That could also be an irritant, But I mean, talking of irritations, the motive that we try to explore clearly shows that, somebody is going to be whipped in line. But, the excuse that is picked on, is always very significant. To work on Venezuela, he picked on the excuse of, narcotic trade.
Trade, yes. Drug trade.
Yeah, like even neighboring countries say, look, Mr. Trump, Venezuela is not a hotbed of narcotic trades in that region. But that is what he picked on, and that is his excuse. So, of course, he cannot come to Nigeria and say, Nigeria, look, you're moving too close, China for my liking. You refuse to take in my inmates, my prison inmates. You did this, you did that. No, telling me, look, you're persecuting Christians. Where did that come from all of a sudden? And then you look back at, years when former President Obasanjo reorganized the military and made coup d'etat, almost an impossibility for several years. Then all of a sudden we are hearing of coup plans, you know. So now when you come up with the idea of Christians being persecuted, okay, that's good for us, you know, because it has now touched a raw nerve on the Nigerian political system, which has been festering for too long. Of course, if it was not this Christian stuff, it would have picked up, you know, for another issue to put on the front line, you know. So, but this is good for Nigeria because the Nigerian military, they've actually resolved over a long time to make terrorism in Nigeria a normal way of life because they are feeding off it.
Yeah,
the generals are feeding off it. You understand? So they, you know, many of them, I understand, own properties in very many, you know, posh parts of the world, you know. So, and then it is good that this excuse was picked on and has brought an issue to the front burner that had hitherto been completely neglected and, you know, be considered a non-issue, you know. So these are two different things, you know. First of all, the issue is good for Nigeria because something that, you know, people have been rattled and the political leadership is now on edge. Because, you know, I mean, in global politics, you don't talk emptily. Of course,
you have to do something.
Of course, you want to, you know, of course, you have to want to whip people in line. But if the pronunciation has been made, the longer it takes, the higher the chances that one day you might force him to act.
I was going to come to that. If I was going to ask you, because my good buddy here, Sheriff, has been nodding his head at everything you're saying. And I was going to ask you that, is there any remote chance that if we don't show any tilt towards what he wants to get, he might just jolly well do it? If he could do it in Venezuela, he could do it here.
Well, he has not invaded Venezuela yet, you know. Now you see, it's like a dog wagging his tail. So, of course, he has said on several occasions that he does not intend to enforce a regime change in Venezuela, even though very many officials around him are indicating that that is the ultimate goal, you know. And everyone seeing the movement and the massing of resources, military hardware and resources around the Venezuelan coast, know that this is likely to happen. Well, you know, inverted commas, likely, you know. So, but that is a much more realistic scenario than what you have in Nigeria. So, but if Nigeria gets too obstinate, because with the quality of leadership you have in Nigeria today, you are ashamed being a Nigerian. You understand? You have, you know, I mean, you just don't have people with what it takes intellectually to map out strategy, foreign policy strategy, before implementing them, weighing all implications right and left, even to the likely reaction of any major power. People don't weigh all these things. It's just like, you know, routine daily affair, you know, moving from day to day. And, you know, when we get to the bridge, we cross it, you know. So, and that is why...
Well, I mean, the fact that, for example, we don't have ambassadors doesn't help. We haven't had ambassadors.
Already.
Yeah.
Already speaks volumes. That already speaks volumes.
But I have the intelligence to run this program. I'll have to take a break. We have to take a commercial break.
Thank you.
We'll take a break for about 3 minutes. So gives you time to steam up your coffee. And when we come back, we'll continue with this discussion. Don't worry, Frisk. If we can't cover all the areas, we'll continue on Saturday. It's the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. I have Frisk Class speaking all the way from Germany. My good friend.
Friskilar.
I get confused. Right. Frisk.
Right.
But when he comes back, he's going to tell us his Benin name so that maybe we'll just switch that. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Whether you're flying for a family celebration or a much-needed reunion, fly Emirates and start your holiday on board. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi. Enjoy special meals and toys for kids and relax in comfort with world-class service all the way. Choose from over 150 destinations, including Dubai, India, the UK and USA. Book now at Emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Hey, see package. This is what I call full house.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Who's talking about you? I'm talking about this Peak Yogurt Drink Full House Pack in your hand.
The Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House Pack with more refreshment contains fresh cow milk. Share and enjoy full house goodness filled with essential vitamins and minerals. Peak. Reach for your peak.
When life tries to hold me down.
Whether you're chilling with your friends, in town with your clique, watching a movie with your bestie, turning up at parties for the jollof, or just chilling at home by yourself, reach for a refreshing bottle of Razzle. Razzle your world and express yourself with the new and exciting flavors of Razzle. Cola, orange, and lemon. Razzle your world.
Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options get so easy with layers of security protecting every payment. Your money stays safe.
From Danfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast. For a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Whether you're flying for a family celebration or a much-needed reunion, fly Emirates and start your holiday on board. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi. Enjoy special meals and toys for kids and relax in comfort with world-class service all the way. Choose from over 150 destinations, including Dubai, India, the UK and USA. Book now at Emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
What does it really mean to live limitless? It's a sojourn in Gombe leading a procedure in Lagos. It's SMEs showing up every day, pushing through the odds. It's students in remote towns streaming global lectures in real time. It's you making big moves in London while chilling by the pool in Abeokuta. It's power, it's freedom, it's mounting a router outside and connecting it inside for super fast internet. It's Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Enjoy unlimited data for limitless living with Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to get yours. Airtel.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Meet Tolu. She moves at the speed of light, and so does her bank.
With First Mobile by First Bank, I send money in seconds.
And with the new biometrics feature, Tolu signs up faster using just her BVN and face recognition. Safe, secure, and super quick.
Plus, I get instant virtual cards for safe shopping online.
Be like Tolu. Bank on the go. Download the First Mobile app today on the Apple and Google Play stores. First Bank. You first.
Oh, the only detergent that keeps me bright and fresh. I know they waste time to wash. I thought my clothes have the best, so why go like? You can't wash it out with a little Viva. Use Viva. Don't waste your time, don't waste your money. Use Viva. Viva, oh Viva. I love my Viva. Don't need no other. I love my Viva forever.
Detergent, a quality cleaning powder from Aspira.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggi Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggi Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggi brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggi Double Cubes today. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Omo, my guy super na correct guy. Small but mighty. When I deal with him, I know say my day don't set. And everybody sabi say if super dey your side like this, you could just get fire on, no be by size. You see all those big bros there for area? He dey form say they get power. But now only my super commando, they give me better energy to fire on.
Super! Enjoy correct taste and full energy to fire on with Super Commando energy drink. Super Commando, no be by size. Fire on.
When I wake up in the morning, I need something to help me start my day. Start my day. Pick 4, 5, 6 has DHA. It helps my brain to grow. It helps me to be smart. Oh, my own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah.
One day now, one day. What no go rest deep. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you know they complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose a partner that won't stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We no go for your head.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
To all our heavy-duty engine vehicle and big generator owners across the nation, we salute you. It's a tough job, but you have to keep those heavy-duty engines running. Here at Total Energies, we've been innovating for more than 70 years to offer you Rubia engine oils adapted to all types of heavy-duty engines. Rubia provides more protection against engine wear, offers longer oil change intervals, and delivers fuel economy benefits to your heavy-duty engines. And what's more, Rubia products are tested in all types of conditions and approved by more than 200 major heavy-duty engine manufacturers. Experience Total Energies premium lubricants through the years.
This is where it all connects, all in one place.
federal government says it is winning the war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
That he feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. If everybody die, which voice is going to speak?
Yes, and Wike is one of the major actors in the demise of the PDP.
Getting justice in Nigerian court is not possible.
The news, conversation, information, and more. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu, and I still have Frisky La. I got it right now. As a Frisky La. Frisky, what is your Nigerian, your Benin name?
My real name is Friday.
Friday
Agbonlaho.
Agbonlaho. Ah, you have a street in Benin, your family. There's an Agbonlaho. Yes, there is. There's an Agbonlaho street. As far back as when I was in Univen in the 70s.
Right.
You have an I don't know whether it's a street or an area. Anyway, let's Frisky. So now, where were we? So you are of the view that you don't think you will ever try the real thing, but are you satisfied with the way the government has reacted so far? And the government said that they are going to react, with dialogue and diplomacy, which I think is rather than huffing and puffing, I think is a good strategy. But remember also, in answering the question, that China has come to the defense of Nigeria. Whether that defense could translate into physical support, should it ever happen, we don't know. And the EU too has said that, look, the EU, they're beginning to have their differences with Trump. He has messed up a whole lot of things in NATO and so on and so forth. So, they have said that they are supporting Nigeria. So we are caught between and betwixt. Are you happy with the way we have reacted so far?
Look, I don't know how many choices we have in our reaction.
Wow.
Now, we have a verbal support from the EU, verbal support from China. Which translates to basically nothing. Now,
oh, really?
Of course, it translates to zero, because there is this question of vassalage. The Europeans having subordinated themselves completely to the interest of the United States. So you cannot see a situation where any European country, even those outside the EU, will stand up militarily to support Nigeria if the Americans move against Nigeria militarily. That's not going to happen. And the Chinese, at best, look, even their strongest ally at the moment is Russia.
Yeah.
But they're still holding back from supplying weapons to Russia, at least overtly, in the Ukraine war. So if the Americans were to confront Nigerians, can you envisage a scenario in which China would openly supply weapons to Nigeria? Well, that is the best they can do, but would they do it even? That would not happen. And even if they did, how far will it go? It won't go, any way to help out anything, So that is one point. And then the Nigerian leadership at the moment has been so badly rattled. And the way they have been shaken, has led to reports recently of attacks being launched against what you call them, terrorist, positions in the woods and all that. They say they have, you just kind of see doubling down by the military and now, taking the fight against the terrorists seriously, more seriously than it was before Trump spoke out. So that is the point I'm making, that two issues is what you're looking at. An attempt to whip Nigeria into line with a pretext that sounds a bit, weird, but at the end of the day, is translating into meaningful action within the country. Because Nigerians know that if the issue of, uncontrolled terrorism had not been allowed to fester so badly, that the Americans, at least Trump, would not have found this, element of excuse.
But they would have found something else.
he would have found something else. But at least this element will not have been what he will use. So now he has used it. He has opened up a can of worms that, we'll have to do automatically some kind of soul searching. And that's what they're doing right now. And the struggle continues. So Nigeria does not have a choice. You can't reply the United States with confrontation. If you do that, you'll aggravate the situation. And the playful attack or say the alibi attack on Nigeria would become a serious issue. So they didn't have much choice on that.
Okay, so we're trying to now tidy up. Imagine we haven't had ambassadors for about 2.5 years or thereabout. I don't think any ambassador will be able to start work effectively until about the first quarter, which will be probably around March, before he gets appointed. Well, the National Assembly can always, as usual, tell them to take a bow. He has to go to NIPS, he has to be trained, and so on and so forth. In choosing ambassadors, though, I heard Tilewa Adebajo. He was on one program, and he said that Nigerians should make sure that their major ambassadors are people of influence. Our president is always attuned towards politics, local politics, how this will benefit him and how and so on and so forth. But that the ambassadors he has to appoint for the major countries should be well-exposed people, well-connected, people who have a very, very good standing in Europe and America and can navigate the corners. I wonder what you think of that.
When you have highly educated, reputable individuals, in the hierarchy of the foreign affairs sector, and then you speculate a name like Reno Omokri for ambassadorial position. That should tell you exactly.
Nobody has said that. Nobody has.
This rumor has been flying around.
Nobody.
You cannot say, but I'm going to tell you that this rumor is flying around. That some names have been considered. Nobody has been appointed. So when particular quality of names fly around, that tells you the quality of leadership you're having in the country at the moment. So why does it take? We always talk of leadership that hits the ground running. You understand? And now how long does it take to appoint ambassadors? How long does it take to do your homework before you win an election or before you steal an election? So these are situations you get involved in that complicates issue for you in the overall leadership of the country. So I don't know. People, appointing an ambassador is not as if, of course, we have legislatures who want to be lobbied. So another euphemism for bribed. And then you have a process of accreditation when they get to the country, the host country. The host country has to vet the person you're sending to them.
Yes.
And have to accredit him or her before they decide to, allow him to take position or him or her take position, So why does it, how long has this so-called leadership been in the position they're in?
No, the report we got from the government is that, the list of ambassadors, some have died, some have died. So
I'm happy you are laughing.
Yes, I mean, well, the government apparently goofed on this. There's no other way to put it. Quite embarrassingly so. But before I let you go, how is this going to affect our newfound relationship with China and Russia? And remember, that area, we are surrounded by military governments backed by Russia. What are the implications of all these?
The implication of the threat to invade Nigeria on the Christian persecution issue, is that what you mean?
Yes. If you look at the borders, Burkina Faso, all those other countries, military governments now, and they are backed by the Russians.
Look, I dropped something very, very briefly. I said, look, all of a sudden, I don't know how coincidental it is that the rumor of coup d'etat came up before suddenly Trump brought his own issue in, So there are lots of things that are happening that are not meeting the eyes. That is one. And secondly, Nigeria is not acting from a position of strength. Gone are those days in the 70s, barely a decade after the independence, when Nigeria will boast of imposing economic sanctions on the UK. You can't try it these days anymore.
You can't try it, yeah. Like Obasanjo did during apartheid, yes.
You know what I mean? So you were thinking of a country that is so weak that has the only choice of dancing to the tune of those that are calling the shots. So with China, there's not much they can do than to concentrate on boosting trade. With the Russians, they can only concentrate on boosting trade. And whereas the Americans, the more angry they are, will always intervene and see the quality of trade you're carrying out with these countries. Because the Americans seem to have us, by the neck. You understand? I don't know how they've managed it all the years, but they believe that they have enough leverage that they can always subdue Nigeria. They can always pick on any excuse. Now, China has also, made a very deep inroad into African countries through its investment, this Belt and something project that it was running, doing a lot of infrastructural investment in all these countries with the hope that it becomes inevitable to the economic survival of these countries. Because, it's a process of wanting to break away from the Western stranglehold of loans, interest, and enslavement. So that is what the Chinese people have always wanted to do. So poorer countries like Nigeria are in a dilemma. They are in a dilemma. How they're going to get maneuver themselves out of it depends on the level of intellectual quality within their leadership.
Okay,
and that is seriously lacking in Nigeria at the moment.
Let me open up our lines. 0201 277 0993. Female line is 0201 465 7190. And let one or two people contribute because we're running out of time. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello? Morning.
My name is from Mboto.
Yes.
Until we get our leadership right in this country, we will never make headway. Thank you.
Okay. Let's another one.
in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Please go on.
Hello?
Please
I'm
go
George.
On. Go on.
From Moe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I would say Trump's call was very timely. Timely in the sense that people invested with the power to save lives and property in this country, called Nigeria, they have diverted their intention and stooped so low to become a political sacrifice to the leadership. And so to the detriment of the rank and file and the masses that are supposed to protect. That I said, Trump's intervention is very timely. God bless you.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Godman here. So, this government, if they don't deal with the 400 list of terrorist sponsors, and all they're trying to do is just to go and treat and impress the world that they are dealing with the terrorists, you must deal it from the roots. Who are the sponsors? That is even the major problem. And I don't see them doing anything about that. So they are not doing anything as far as I'm concerned because they're showing things online, how they are going after the terrorists. Where are the sponsors?
Okay.
If you don't deal with that, you can't solve this.
Okay, Frisky.
Thank you.
Thank you. Frisky.
Yes.
Rubio says that he has a list of sponsors of these things. Is he huffing and puffing? Does he have a list?
I don't know if
that he hasn't released, but he says that he has a list. I don't Rubio.
Who said?
The Senator.
Yeah.
Ted Cruz, yes.
Ted Cruz. Okay, now listen.
Yes.
I didn't hear that. But it's not new that some Arab countries, was it the UAE, that is reported to have at one point submitted a list of sponsors of terrorism to the former terrorist president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari did not do anything to fight terrorism.
But will the file still be around, or does the current president have to ask for another list from the issue?
If such a list exists, the president should be aware. And if Marco Rubio already has a list.
No, Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. If Ted Cruz already has a list, then the Nigerians are long aware of this. They know all these things. We have cases in Nigeria where terrorists are caught, and you find them in the government house, keeping refuge. Under Muhammadu Buhari, you have situations where people in the west of Nigeria will confront terrorist headsmen in the bush and arrest them and bring them to the police and get arrested themselves rather than the terrorists. And the terrorists are released. So, what is it that you are still looking for in Nigeria that you don't have an answer to?
Okay,
the state has.
Yes. Go on. I'll let you finish.
So the state has been, at the forefront of what has been happening, of what has been, crippling the country in every dimension.
Okay, let me just take this last caller, then we'll round up, okay? Because I got to go. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
This is Bala speaking from Ojo.
Yes.
I have 2 questions to ask concerning this issue.
You can't ask 2 questions. You can comment because we don't have time. Sorry.
Okay. If peradventure Trump comes into Nigeria now and start fighting, and 5 years down the line, the thing is escalating, what do Nigeria do? Can Nigeria have the power to evacuate them? That what you promised that you are going to do, you have not been able to fulfill the promise. 5 years down the line, you can leave now.
Okay, I got to go. I really got to go. Frisky, I'll call you later. Let's see if we can continue this discussion.
No problem.
I got to go.
Okay.
That's where we landed for today. It's an ongoing drama. We'll continue to look at what's going on and monitor the developments and give you our views. But you need to also be very careful and mindful of a lot of documentaries that you are seeing in the social media. Most of them. I was watching one. It looked so good. All of a sudden, it occurred to me that the documentary was a voiceover. What I was hearing appeared different from what the man is saying.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. So we all need to be very, very careful.
Very cautious, yeah.
Very, very cautious. Thank you very much, Frisk. So that's where we're landing for today. What's Up Lagos comes up next, so don't go away.
Welcome to Nigeria Info, broadcasting from the world to you.
Niger government requires sermons to be approved before preaching.
I believe with a constitutional infringement of the right to free speech, which I have no doubt it will be successfully challenged before. Such is not allowed by our constitution.
So if I want to do Simon now, I must be permitted. What kind of law is that one? What are we practicing in this country, sir? It's not done in your word, though. Oh, you need to really prosecute your sermon. So every blessing before Sunday will be submitting our sermon for scrutiny. For me, it's appalling.
Let's start with the taxation, the endless taxing.
So long as you have this president in power, and the only way person that will reform this president will when a new president come on board.
If you remove petrol subsidy, you're bringing in tax from every angle to deprive Nigerians of their own rights.
Stay tuned in to 99.3 Nigeria Info. The conversations you hear on Nigeria Info.
United Nations, Atiku, Obi, and of course, a senator from Borno State, Senator Lindume, all are outraged over the killings that happened over the weekend in Borno State.
All United Nations, all of them are chokers. Because all of them know the problem of this country. They know how it starts. All of them are involved.
These people, of course, Nigeria, I don't think they have the interest of Nigeria at heart. As far as they are concerned, Nigeria is a business enterprise.
and they're only interested in milking the country.
The Lagos APC has denied claims that it's actually attacked ADC members in Alimo.
Even if you're not pointing fingers to the APC, the police should swing in to find out who did this, right?
Conversation never stops. 99.3 Nigeria. More talk, news, and sports after this.
When life tries to hold me down.
Whether you're chilling with your friends, in town with your clique, watching a movie with your bestie, turning up at parties for the jollof, or just chilling at home by yourself, reach for a refreshing bottle of Razzle. Razzle your world and express yourself with the new and exciting flavors of Razzle. Cola, orange, and lemon. Razzle your world.
Across Nigeria, stories are waiting to be lived. Family reunions in Calabar, big deals in Lagos, new adventures in Owerri, and one airline makes them all possible. Welcome aboard Cali Air, operated by ValueJet. Comfortable seats, friendly crew, on-time flights to Kano, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and more. Make memories, close deals, see loved ones. Let Cali Air take you there. Book now at www.flyvaluejet.com. Cali Air, proudly cross river.
You don't just vibe to anything, and that's okay. Do you like it hot?
Hit me.
Then go for Mini Noodles Ninja Pepper flavored, the spicy rebel. Do you like it fresh?
Smooth.
Then get your Mini Noodles chicken and veggies flavor, the fresh king. Maybe you like to party.
Giggy.
Then you need to have a taste of Mini Noodles Patty Jollof flavor, party starter. Or you could be a foodie.
That's it.
Then you'll love Mini Noodles sloppy chicken flavor, the foodie vibes. Whatever you like, Mini-Me's got a flavor for you, so pick your vibe. Mini-Me Noodles. Slop life.
It's like every other year, my wife wants to paint, and her own kind of budget just makes me want to faint. 50 buckets of paint? Make it make sense. I'm only dropping cheddar if it's using Santex.
Santex? Yes, Santex. The amazing durability is more than mere text. Rich quality paint within your budget. So make the smart choice. Paint with Santex.
Can't go wrong with a smart choice. Santex paint. Smart choice.
Paint your dreams on the walls of your reality. Choose Santex paints for its rich quality, vibrant colors, and long-lasting coats. Available at authorized Santex paint stores across Nigeria. Santex paint, the smart choice.
Hey, I don't win 50 million naira for BetKing virtual jackpot game this month. Billing go plenty. Everybody go to talk say, make a run there something.
Be the next Virtual's jackpot millionaire and win a share of 120 million naira monthly. One winner gets 50 million naira in the King monthly jackpot, and 12,000 others get a share of the Virtual's jackpot prize. Play now. Not for persons under 18. Play responsibly. T's and C's apply. That's feeling. That's BetKing.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your peak? Reach for your peak.
Today I don't join body. The better we they see. Salam alliance. Salam alliance. We there for you. Salam alliance. Your future sure. From Lagos to Kano, Port Harcourt to Jos. Insurance we sure. No be luck, no be dust. Now we hold Naija made. He's solid like a rock. When life won't test you, they can hold you like clock. Whether for your life, whether for your business, got to cover. Live with confidence, life is confidence. Walk with confidence, life is confidence. Live with confidence, life is confidence. Walk with confidence, life is confidence.
Salam alaikum.
Alliance, 2 giants, 1 future. For Nigeria, by Nigerians. Salam Alliance, live with confidence.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number 1 station for talk. Let's talk.
Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.